Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, giving all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. All right, shalom to you, Akim. All right, hey, coming through the spirit with the Godspeed. All right, going into the times that we're living in, man. All right, right now you have tensions between the United States and Russia over Ukraine. All right, and there's also tensions between the United States and China over Taiwan. All right, which could, most definitely spark World War III. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna hop into some scriptures. I'm gonna start with this one. This is Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. It says, "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." All right, so speaking about a World War II, it passed, man. It was a very bloody war. All right, and it involved all the nations that are upon the earth, mostly the superpowers being the EU, Europe, all right, Russia, China, all right, and America. All right, but this world war is going to be between the whole world. Now, Iran has nuclear missiles. North Korea has nuclear missiles, man. So they're going to get involved. India has nuclear missiles too. So this war is going to involve all the nations, man. All right, Con, you get that?
Con, this is Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near."
All right, and that's what we're doing through the spirit, power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All right, hey, through the vibrations that are going out through these prophecies, man. All right, waking up the mighty men, man. The vibration of these scriptures travels throughout the whole earth, man. All right, and that's why these nations are preparing war. All right, they're doing military drills. They got joint coalitions. All right, all because of the scriptures, the prophecy, man. All right,
Yep.
You got it. Bro.
If I can add to that, like brothers say, the more we push this truth, the faster the prophecies unfold.
That's right.
The more that brothers wake up and start pushing this truth, the more the prophecies unfold. So that's what the brother says is true. It says, "Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up." Verse 10, "Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
That's right.
Let the weak say, I am strong."
That's right. That's why these other nations, all right, hey, they're threatening America. Hey, if you keep having talks with Ukraine, if you get close to this border, such and such, we're gonna do this and that. Why? Because America's weak right now, man. All right, they see America as being weak. Look at we were speaking about it last night. This damn devil, creepy sleepy Joe, can't even finish a sentence correctly, man. Hey, not to mention the failed pullout of Iraq. And he pull out like a Jake. Hey, you left something. But these other nations. Hey, we was speaking about it too. The EU. Yep. The elder brought it out. He said even the EU is saying we got to find someone else to protect us, to be our ally now. All right, because America is looked at as weak now.
Right.
You had something.
Yeah, it's a little more actually. Verse 11: "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down.
That's right.
O Lord."
There was a video North Korea did showing their military, and they were basically busting their head through bricks. Yeah. Laying on a bed of spikes, busting their head. Because they ready.
Yeah, and then on the flip side, when you look at America's military,
right,
which America's Babylon the Great.
That's right.
When you look at America's military, they're letting transgenders, and they're, they got women on the front lines. Like, they're not gonna make it, man.
It just came out too that they have other countries that have hunger commercials for America. Yeah. Because they know it's about to be a food shortage here. So America is really the wounded warrior right now. You got it out.
And I guess I end off in verse 12. It says, "Let the heathen be weakened." Salaki, "Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
That's right.
For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about."
That's right. Hey, the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of decision. All right, Yahweh Shaphat. All right, the Lord is gonna get His judgment in that valley, man, which is over there in the Middle East. All right, the Lord is gonna have all these nations gathered there. All right, where He's gonna basically fry them, man. All right, the chariots are gonna come and make easy and light work of these armies, man, these nations, because the Lord is the Salakia, the Lord of hosts. All right, the Lord of armies. All right, He created these armies, man. All their firepower, He invented it Himself. The Lord did. They think they, came up with these nuclear missiles, but the Lord gave them the power to do that, man. Right. These different warships and planes. The Lord saw all this up, man, and He's moving chess pieces around as we speak, man. And World War III is on the horizon, and if these people actually knew what was going on, if they weren't stuck in the circus of America, they'd be panicking right now, man.
And since you mentioned the missiles, I'm gonna go back to Revelation 9 and 16, because the brother mentioned it's the Lord of hosts. He's the Lord of armies. All right, Revelation 9 and 16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and that's speaking about the missiles, man, the ICBMs. All right, it's 200 million, because 200,000, that's 200 million.
That's right.
That's how many missiles is about to wipe America off the map.
That's right.
All right, that's prophecy. Verse 17, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
Yeah, when you go into brimstone, it actually deals with sulfur.
Yep.
And sulfur is an agent in gunpowder, all right, and basically explosives, all right. So going to show that's talking about weapons,
right?
You got it out.
Yep. And it says, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. That's how you know it's talking about a missile.
That's right.
All right, that brimstone, that's the same thing that the Lord used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Right. All right, it's the same thing. Those nuclear missiles is the same thing that the Lord used to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Except back then He didn't use missiles.
That's right.
It's just the modern day brimstone.
That's right.
It says, verse 18, by these three was the third part of men killed, and by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone.
Right, the third part of men is the sons of the wicked.
Yep.
You got it out.
It says, which issued out of their mouths, for their power is in their mouth, and in their tails. And that's clear as day. If you can't see that, that's a missile. The power's in the head, that's the warhead.
That's right.
All right, and it says, and in the tail, that's the thrust. Right. Like that's what the rocket to actually launch it. And it says, by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. Oh, I already read that. Verse 19, for their power was in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt.
That's right, and they gonna hurt, man. All right, when the scripture speaks about the besom of destruction, which is that fire, that broom that's gonna sweep across America, man. No stone is gonna be left standing. This place is gonna be desolate. It's gonna be a desert wilderness where only the scorpions and the fowls inhabit. Right. All right, it's not gonna be inhabited by any man forever. It's gonna be a memorial, man. The same way as Sodom and Gomorrah was, man. Right. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. All right, we're going to end off giving all the glory, infinite praise and honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodesh.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, that do rule and teach well in this tabernacle of David. Shalom to you, Akim, out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. Shalom.
Shalom.